especially with, I can kind of see how the game is going, and I know that when I get in there, I can control how hard I work. And so doing that kind of calms me down a little bit too. Sometimes it's my downfall though, and I'm a little crazy, and coach calls me out on it all the time. But yeah, definitely, especially seeing what was happening during the game, I knew that I just wanted to go in there and play hard.
To hit some shots, and that had to calm you down getting there to kind of.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that helped too going in with the second unit, because we all had to step up. We're not going to create our shots like our own shots, like some of them can do the starters, but hitting those you're not really thinking about it, and so that's always fun.
And what did Katie Lewis say to you? When you're out there, she's obviously had leadership roles.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that speaks volumes for her. She could have, once we all got subbed in, she could have, gone to the bench, had her head down, pouting or something like that, and she wasn't. She was immediately pulling into that leadership role that she has been this entire year. Talking to us, making sure we were calm, making sure we knew what we were in, what we were running, defensively, offensively, and it definitely calmed us down too, to see her and hear her voice.
What did it feel like when you heard the crowd's reaction to you guys being subbed in, and also anytime you hit a shot, the crowd was wild?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was a great crowd today, and it's always fun, but especially getting in there and earlier and kind of more intense part of the game, and they were great. It's always fun to play in front of them.
Molly, that time of opportunity for the second wave there is also a time for a lesson for the first wave. It seemed like he was trying to get some points across. What do you hope the starters learn from seeing you guys go out there and bring some energy right away?
I think all of us at some point during the game needed to work on our intensity and how hard we worked, how we came out and other parts throughout the game. It wasn't just the starters. I mean, we had moments too, definitely, and it's unacceptable if we ever are outworked. They were out rebounding us. That we weren't playing aggressive defense like we did last game, and it just looked like we didn't really want to be there, and that can never happen. That's not okay. Yeah.
Can you just talk about what it's like to be on this team and be on the bench? Gene was saying he was so happy that he was able to get you some minutes because of how hard you work, especially in practice. So what is it like for you working that hard and not getting into a lot of games and then finally getting an opportunity?
Yeah, well, I think I try to work hard every day because that's something that I can control. I don't have the talent that some of these other guys have, and for me, a big problem hasn't been my work ethic. It's been kind of going too fast, too many turnovers, not being confident enough to shoot the ball when I'm open, and because of that, I haven't gained the trust to get in there during the game. And so today, to be able to knock in a couple shots, to make a couple hustle plays, I didn't make as many as I should have, but it's a lot of fun getting that opportunity.
You expected something that you can build on?
Yeah, definitely. It gave me some confidence going forward, and I think as a team we need to get better together. But it was good for me. But I would have rather a better team.
Thanks, Mom.
Pretty big play that you made tonight.
Yeah, right from the start, right from when we were all five subbed in, you could hear it. And every play, I remember like Tuli's first shot that she made, it was crazy. It was like, I don't know, for us it was like the Final Four, like that's our first big moment together as a second unit, and it was really fun to play in that crowd, in that environment.
I was looking at Molly Bent, and I thought the second three, which you hit when the starters were playing with you, was maybe more important than playing with the second group. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I can. I
a little less deference than we see all the time. Like catch the ball, give it to one of them. Mm-hmm. So that time you didn't do that. Do you think you can build on that?
I think so. I mean, that kind of goes back to when I think too much. I'm like, oh, I'm in here with Lou, Crystal, Meg, Fee, whoever, Kristen. I want to get the ball to them, but it's also not going to help them if I don't shoot and then everybody sags off me and doubles them. That's not going to get them open either. So I think I was kind of more in the groove of the game. I was warm. I had played a little bit, but I think I need to definitely get better at that. Yeah.
What can you do going forward? I mean, he still wants somebody to step up from the reserves and be a dependable player. Can you be that, and what can you bring to this team?
I think a lot of us have potential to be that. We just have to keep working at it. For me, I loved getting in there and doing things on the offensive end, but for me, more important was the tip. Like, I got some tips, and I didn't get a hand up on the last couple threes at the end of the game. And that's something that I need to do in order to get in there more in bigger games, and like big games too, and throughout the season, because we have plenty of guys that can score. And so, yeah, I need to make an open shot when I need to make a shot when I'm open, but I really can't be letting the defensive end get worse when I'm getting in there. So that's something I need to work on.
It's not punishment, by the way, that you'd have to come and talk to us after. So don't let that stop you.